Hello Bible lovers, I'm Tim Nichols and I'm here to bring you your Nichols Words, and today we are featuring the KJV Treveris Black Goat Skin from Schuyler. Now we know that Schuyler is the rage when it comes to premium Bibles, and it is for a great reason. Number one, it comes with your Jerusalem cross on the cover and on the box, clamshell, and then we have your raised hubs on the spine, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Holy Bible, King James, and of course the Schuyler logo. Has 3 beautiful red Beresford ribbons. So let me tell you why Schuyler stands out above the rest. Number one, it is their cover quality, the thickness. Another thing is their corners and their liner. And then the third thing is their art gilding. And then lastly, they have several unique text blocks. So let's take a look. Number one, this cover is absolutely everything you would expect. It's very thick. It's very floppy. It has a beautiful red genuine leather liner. It's got your perimeter gilding, and just look at those corners. This is the thing that always blows me away about a Schuyler Bible, is those corners are flawless. It has a generous little yap, as you can see, almost covers everything. And when you get into the text block of the Schuyler Treveris, number one, look at the art gilding. Beautiful signatures. This thing is just super well done. The tail band, they just make every effort to make sure everything matches and looks sharp. So let's take a look at the Treveris and what makes it unique. Okay, number one, you have beautiful drop caps all throughout the text. This has, I believe, a 10-point font. But it's really interesting because you notice it's set up in a reader's format, but yet it looks like a verse by verse. So you may find that confusing and say, what is going on? So what you do is generally at the verse on the edge of the page, the next capital letter is the beginning of your verse. So like here, you will notice that the verse starts there. See how that and is capitalized? And you just do that with every line. It can be a little confusing for people when you want to find the verse, but when it comes to readability, it really makes this thing easy to read, and you get your advantage of having your verses. So the drop caps all throughout, it's just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful text block. The font is good and readable. This is a 28 GSM paper, but the line matching really makes it no issue, plus the justified text. When you justify the text, that pretty much eliminates the ghosting, except in these little tiny spots where you have some words missing. You'll see it kind of bleed through there, but when it comes to reading, there's no distraction. I mean, you get what you get when you get a Schuyler. You know what you have coming. You know it's going to be high quality. You know it's going to be well done. You know it's going to be beautiful. But this Treveris text block is truly unique in its verse setup and its reader setup all at the same time. So you get almost the advantage of a verse by verse. The only thing is, if you're preaching from it, you saw it took me a few minutes to find the verse, or a few seconds to find the verse. You just have to look for that next capitalized word. So that can be a little confusing, but if you're using it to read, it's really no big deal at all. And of course, at the end, you got your Schuyler maps on a little bit thicker of a Bible paper. These things are simply beautiful. I love the fact that they're not glossy. The one weakness of Schuyler is the concordance. That font is so small, it's almost not even worth having it in there. I've never understood this, but it's their thing. And here's the thing. If you make a Bible, you want to get the Bible right. Schuyler does that every single time. They get the Bible right. So if you're going to fail in an area, go ahead and fail in the concordance. And also, just in case you want to know, it has several note pages in the back so you can take your notes. But this thing is beautiful. So anyhow, there you have it. Keep calm. Jesus on. This is your Nichols Word.